Okay, I had the pleasure to witness something beautiful a few days ago. Something you don't see too much in today's day and age. So I was working and at an office job, kind of, and I was working with this guy, and he had a ring on his finger, and that's kind of like a rare thing these days. I don't know what's going on. You just don't see that. It's kind of like, oh no, I forgot my ring. It's in my drawer. It's home. Okay, but that's not the big thing. I just want to highlight that. It's just I reacted by seeing his ring. That should not be a thing you just notice. It should be a common thing. Most people should have their rings on, but that's not the case for some reason. But this guy I was working with, and this shook me by surprise. I happened to see his wallpaper on his phone, his background. And usually you have I don't know, your dog, your kids, or some other fun thing, like you were on vacation, so you had this nice picture, or you have your favorite superstar in kind of sports. I don't know. People have lots of different things. But for a guy that's probably in his 50s, mid 50s, early 60s perhaps, he had his wife as his background. A close-up photo of the face of his wife. And wow, it was just I'm not an emotional guy, but I really felt it there. That hey, you don't see this very often. So this guy I was working with, my respect for him just shot up into the sky. It skyrocketed. So this guy probably has kids, like I don't know. Haven't asked him yet. Probably should have done that before recording this. It's so beautiful. It's so wonderful to have that he has his wife as picture, and she's about the same age. So of course the beauty, let's say, the physical attractiveness, of course, it degrades over time. You can have, I see a lot of people in their 20s or teenagers, they have their girl on as a background, which is more natural because she is so physically attractive. Oh, she's so hot. I gotta put her as my phone background, as my wallpaper, so I can get a treat every time I open up my phone. But this I haven't seen, and wow, I just really felt that this is true love. Because the thing that happens, sadly, is that as you grow older, you get too close in some way. Like you see each other in every single situation each day. So if that is on the toilet or eating whatever, you wake up or sleep when you're not looking too good. Perhaps you're salivating when you're sleeping. Like you see all these sorts of things when you're living together with somebody. And over time, that cuts down this electricity between you, the tension, the love. It gets kind of normalized in some way. So a lot of people, at least where I'm from, around here, and it seems to be the case everywhere in the world, is that over time you move away from being lovers in some sense and more like a friend. That we talk about I don't know, we take up the weather app in our phone and check the weather, and look at this in the newspaper. Look at what we have here, by the way. The car broke down. Okay, all right, I'll fix it. I'll take it after work, and okay. yeah, have a nice day at work. You know, those things really depolarize the love they have between each other. Instead of this passionate love that is a man and a woman, it becomes more friendly. It's not this excitement any longer, which of course is natural when you're living together. Like you go from meeting each other like once a week. Wow, this is exciting! Like this is the best day of the week. Like, oh, I'm at work now. I have like 10 hours, or oh, I'm at school. I have 12 hours of studies, but I'm gonna meet my girl at the end of the day. Wow, can't wait for that. Whereas it becomes like, okay, I know you're there when I leave for work. You're there when I come home from work. Like there's nothing special about it any longer. And this should put things into perspective about this guy. That he has been together with his wife, I assume this, okay? For a long period of time. Ever since they were young, probably. So a lot of years together. They've seen each other in all kinds of situations. Perhaps they have had kids together. They've done a lot of things. They have a lot of things in their lives. They built up their lives. They have a lot of stuff that means a lot to them. Yet this guy has his wife as his background. And I felt this desire too in some way that, hey, this is what I want. Because sometimes your mind slips. You think that, oh, perhaps I just want somebody. Oh yeah, I just want a woman. That, oh, I don't have one, I just need one now, okay? I don't care if she's gonna stick around for a long time, I just want one. A lot of guys are like that. They want something rather than something special. And I'm thinking like that too sometimes, like, hey, wow, like just having something would be kind of nice. And then I have moments like this when I see this guy's background, this guy's wallpaper, and like this is what I really want. This is my true deep desire for this. I want a relationship that lasts as long as life itself, and where the love is so strong enough so that when I get to 50, 60 years old, I'm still gonna have this same love for her. That she is gonna be my background, my wallpaper. Because she's still gonna be the most important person in my life. She's still gonna have so much beauty inside of her. Because that's another thing, like I said, being young, having this, you naturally have more physical beauty, physical attractiveness. But it made me realize that some people do look at each other at that age and they just love each other. They just see so much beauty still. And just having lived together for so long, imagine seeing each other grow old. That's exciting in some way. Scary for many, and there's this idea that you should always move around a lot. You should always, like Leonardo DiCaprio, for example. I don't know if you've seen what he does, but he I don't think he's dated a single woman over the age of 25. At least not many of them. It seems that once they hit 25, Leo dumps them. And so he goes on to the next. And he's like 50 years old now as well. And still dating under 25-year-old women. Because that's this idea that you should always, as you become successful, as you become a high-value man, you can dip into the younger age groups and just enjoy that for as long as possible. That committing to somebody is just gonna make you, that person is just gonna, especially, I'm talking from the male side here, this idea that as a man you age better, you age like wine, so you're gonna get better, more attractive as you get older, as your attractiveness is more based on your success. For women, it's based on beauty, and so naturally their value, if you say, like, I don't like talking in these ways, but this, like, I'm explaining this idea, so I have to in some way, okay? So excuse me for that. Their value is at the highest when like 18, 19 and up to the age of 25. And then perhaps it goes down as they start to age more, is the idea. So that's why you should not commit to somebody when you're young, because your woman is going to be at a completely different level than you once you hit your mid 30s, 40s, when you start to hit your prime, and your woman has long gone out of her prime. But this really hit me, this guy that I work with. Man, he has his wife as his background wallpaper. That's so wow. Makes me smile. Even thinking about it makes me smile, because it's so beautiful. You don't see that a lot, and you wish that, okay, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make that reality mine. That is what I truly want. And yeah, good reminder these days. Question is that going to be possible? Because all the generations had it. Yeah, there's so much to be said about this. I think I'm going to end it here. There's this thing that these kind of relationships, they aren't possible in today. Social media, we can just access anybody at any time. It's a deep rabbit hole. But I think that the main idea should be that find somebody that you will love for the rest of your life, which is so much easier said than done, obviously. Like, how do you even do that? What do I know, right? I'm 21. I'm just speculating. I'm just talking about what I've heard and stuff, and what I've seen. Like, I don't know this. But yeah, I think that's a big goal to have. I think that's what we should strive for. I want it so that when I meet you, when you're 50, I'm 50, and I show you my wallpaper on my phone, it's gonna be my wife since many years back. And she's not gonna be a Leonardo DiCaprio, like twice as young. Yeah. How about that, by the way? We meet up when we're 50. Discuss life. Sounds kind of nice, right? Like a half-time review. We could do that. Yeah, let's do that. And let's see your wallpaper as well. Yeah, your wallpaper. I hope it's not some anime character. I hope it's not some, I don't know, the current biggest, like, almost sport, I don't know, Usain Bolt's grandson or something like that. I hope it's your wife. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I just had to talk about this. Just had to mention this. It just, in my mind, what I saw there from that guy, respect for him, woo, went up. But man, it was too good to not tell you about it. And we'll see you again, my friend.